Disrupting the cross-border payments business is one of the main topics we have discussed in relation to Ripple and XRP. On top of trillions of dollars, this industry is worth trillions. In only the next 2 years, the 156 trillion that has been discussed over the past few years is expected to grow to 250 trillion. Additionally, fintech businesses like Ripple are leveraging blockchain to upend this market. We've been discussing it for years, right? With on-demand liquidity, RippleNet will replace Nasro Vashro accounts, which are linked to 27 trillion. Additionally, this will essentially target all of the money. Of course, things have changed with time, don't they? Many people, I believe, have realized that there won't be simply one major participant entering this debt repayment industry and completing each and every transaction. No, there will be more than one participant, and stablecoins appear to be the key to solving this problem. You may be asking yourself right now, well, Nick, doesn't that render XRP worthless? Not at all. Since we have been seeing so much fun around XRP, I feel like a lot of individuals in this area want to promote that idea. Since we are aware of the Ripple, if we quickly open this tutorial, let's utilize ROUSD as an example while discussing stablecoins. It was clear to us that they wanted to present ROUSD as a significant remedy. This simply deconstructs the entire payment market, you know. However, the cryptocurrency payments are here, correct? Blockchain-powered payment rails, stablecoins, and cryptocurrencies can provide almost instantaneous, secure cross-border payments, frequently at a reduced cost and with fewer middlemen. They now discuss the size of this market as well. They are explicitly aiming for this B2B sector, which is worth trillions upon trillions of dollars. Even if we quickly rise to the top, just to show you all, the B2B cross-border payment industry reached 31.6 trillion last year. By 2032, the amount is expected to have increased by 58% to 50 trillion. Thus, the market is enormous. And they do discuss the difficulties if we travel all the way down here. They then discuss cross-border payments with Ripple as well. Once more, this pertains to Ripple payments. It uses blockchain technology, digital assets like XRP, and stable coins like ROUSD to give businesses a strong way to transmit and receive stablecoin payments across borders in a timely, dependable, and cost-effective manner. In this instance, they effectively aim to market ROUSD as a cross-border payment stablecoin. The underlying rail that these stablecoins travel over is XRP, and the XRP ledger in this instance, it is RUSD. Those who are saying, oh, well, ROUSD renders XRP obsolete, it isn't even required. Since we know that every fiat currency will be tokenized on the chain in the form of a stablecoin, XRP will serve as the bridge currency between RUS and other stablecoins in these regions. The XRP ledger is a network that RUSD will move over. However, XRP is also the gas token for all transactions made on the XRP ledger. For certain transactions, it serves as the settlement currency. Therefore, the use case on the network determines XRP's volume and value. And in this instance, cross-border payment settlements might be involved. Given the size of the cross-border payment business, this might cause a wave of volume and value to flow across the XRP ledger, requiring a significant amount of XRP usage and causing its value to sharply increase. This is where multiplier effects come into play, and if we think about it, many individuals have predicted that XRP will rise to 50 to 100 or even more. Yes, it requires a great deal of network usage for that to occur. Now, cross-border payments may be that significant use case. The dominance of XRP and RUSD in the cross-border repayment market won't be the only Ripple. We are aware that this isn't going to be the case, aren't we? We are aware that there will be more than one winner. Stellar is a fantastic location to put in the basket, you know. The same is true for Hedera. If that's the case, what proportion of the entire payment market is required to make XRP go crazy? To put it another way, at just 1% might significantly increase the value of XRP. However, this is the reason we discuss cross-border payments. The reason we discuss these markets is because they are enormous, and Ripple appears to be in a strong position to take aim at this 250 trillion market by 2027. We have it from ACI here, correct. By 2027, pension payments are predicted to be worth 250 trillion. In fact, it's one of the parts of the global payments ecosystem that is expanding the fastest. Ripple is leading the way in this regard. Ripple joined the BS Task Force for Interbank Payments as early as 2023. This is to ensure that the G20's objectives for improving multilateral payments are fulfilled. Additionally, SWIFT is on the BIC's CPMI group. It's absurd to believe that SWIFT and Ripple won't eventually collaborate to ensure that cross-border payments are more effective by using stablecoins and blockchain as the underlying rail. I bring this up because if you go back to 2022, there was a lot of conjecture that Thons and Ripple might collaborate at some point. Since we are aware of this bank, I won't even attempt to pronounce the name because I'm likely to just butcher it. We are aware that Ripple served as the connector in this collaboration or announcement, correct? Through its worldwide financial technology, RippleNet, and its leadership in enterprise and blockchain solutions, Thons is linked to this bank. Customers of this bank will be able to receive transfers from all over the world that are started using the Thons network in a couple of seconds thanks to the connectivity to RippleNet and Thons. Now, if you're thinking about this, this was the largest link we had with Thons. We've always discussed Thuns as a partner of Ripple, but until yesterday, we didn't have concrete proof. The big announcement is here. The goal of the Ripple and Thuns payments team is to strengthen cross-browser payments. This is a big news and confirmation because, as we will see in the About section, Thuns is the smart superhighway for international money transfers. For a better payment experience, we have established a proprietary worldwide network with direct connections to regional payment companies. By integrating the old and new systems, we enable companies and customers to send and receive money immediately using any payment method wherever in the globe. Here we have a small number of infographics on Thuns. Correct. Their goal is to connect all parts of the world and enable everyone to access the global economy. Whom do they serve? Banks, money platforms and marketplaces, digital merchants, the creative economy operators, payment service providers, and mobile wallets. Additionally, you have their board of directors here. Please feel free to like and subscribe to my alerts if you like this video. I'm giving up my work for free. Join the free description below and follow me on Twitter. Having said that, the next step is to watch. Goodbye.